Deep within the trenches of the Landshark defense are the Rushmen. Powerful and menacing, the men up front provide the strength and energy that makes the Ole Miss defense among the best in the nation. But it's their tenacity that sets them apart from the rest. A direct reflection of defensive line coach Chris Kiffin.
Contain through the V. You were too shallow. That quarterback could have got out. Good. Ross, give him a look in 2-eye and start blocking him. Yes, sir.
He takes great pride in not only the technique, but the energy that they play with, the conditioning that they're in. When your defensive line plays really well, you've got a chance.
That defensive line room, I mean, that's kind of really the heart and soul of our defense. I think they have a unique chemistry in that room that lends to a lot of our success.
Success is something the Rushmen have grown accustomed to. But only a few years ago, many doubted their ability to perform in the SEC.
A lot of people don't know this, but we were ranked 14 out of 14 teams in the defensive line Kiff's first year. And our first meeting, our very, very first meeting, he put that up on the board and he said that, I promise you, he said, before this year is over, we're going to try to be one of the best D-lines in the SEC. And right now, I think we have the best D-line not only in the SEC but in the country.
I like those guys to know that nobody's going to outwork them. You know, we're going to put in that work every day. Nobody's going to outwork us, and you know, when we bring it up and nobody's on the field and we break it down, we're the last ones to walk off the field. It's just a great feeling for those guys to know that they put in a day's work.
You know, you have to be in shape, and you got to be able to chase the ball. And again, those guys, most of our guys, we don't have the big heavy guy. Most of those guys are in shape and able to run, and that's kind of the way our defense is built with a lot of the movement and the slanting and the blitzing and obviously chasing the ball. But I think it is competitive over there, and I think they all want to be at their best, and competition is what creates that.
Hey, lock out! Good! Hey, lock out! Good, DJ! Hey. Whoa, 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 whoa. The first day of pads and that's what you want to do? My goodness, I don't even care if he stones you. Go bull rush. Good. Hey, hold him, baby. Where's everybody's hand placement been? No, not one person has hit it there. We're hitting the armpits right here on the rise. That's the chest, these are the armpits. Lock them out.
All players are different, and you have to know what buttons to push. You have to know when to get on to a kid, when to pull back, and I think Coach Kiffin does a great job with that.
He's able to put his arm around him, and they know where he's coming from, they know his heart, and he's able to coach them hard at the same time.
Hey. Good.
Kiffin's benevolent demeanor likely stems from the time he spends with his own family, a behavior that's replicated within the Rebel football family.
Well, that's what we want to be, all of our coaches, and their families are welcome here anytime, because I believe that these young men need to see us in that role, to give them an example of this is what it can be like. But it does take work, and it takes a commitment, and so hopefully they see that in us.
We are a family with a family atmosphere, and we tell the moms and dads and the student athletes that you're going to see us around our families. We're going to show your son the positive qualities of being a good husband, of being a good father. It shows them how to take care of other people, to really care about somebody other than themselves.
Certainly the players recognize what kind of man, what kind of father, you know, how his kids respond to him, how his wife responds to him, and you've got to respect the kind of man that he is. I mean, it's difficult to coach all day long and then, you know, have your family too, and there's a lot of irons in the fire right there, but he's able to juggle it really well. He's a very good man.
I think all these guys have a bright future. A lot of them are going to play on Sundays, you know, and like we said, the best thing as a coach is to see these guys walk across the stage and get their degree. And you know, in our room, I'm looking for 100% of those guys to do that and set themselves up for success the rest of their life.